Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for the deck of panning project created by Emily from Emilynmax. This is a large group collab, so I will have a link to everybody down below who's playing along. This has been a project with a slow couple of updates lately for me, but I'm really excited because today I've met my goal on 2 items. So let me show you what those 2 items are. We'll go over the remaining 3 products and then we'll be drawing some new cards for today's update. Okay, the first item I met my goal on was this Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Buff. If I'm being honest, I could really use one more use on this, but I'm calling it Gold Matte and rolling it out. This product was pulled into this project several months ago when I drew the 9 of clubs, which was an A to Z shade. And I used a random letter generator and received the letter B, and this is called Buff, so I went with this. This was basically a brand new lip crayon. I think maybe I'd used it once, if that. And my goal was to flatten the top of it so that it is plumb with the packaging. Now, it is plumb on this side. If you look, and it's just sticking out just a little bit on the other side. One more use and it'll be out of here. So I'm gonna call it Gold Matte on this. It was like a point that came out to here and I just wasn't using it very consistently, and I just buckled down and made a really good effort to use this every chance I got. I am wearing it today over a lip liner. I've been trying, so I'm gonna call myself Gold Matte. I might try to squeeze in one more use after this update, either sometime this weekend, I guess, and see if I could get it completely flat. But I'm rolling it out of this project and rolling in something new for it. The other item I hit my goal on is this Smashbox palette. This is the Art Love color palette. I don't think this palette itself had a name, but it looks like this. Just a nice neutrals palette. I really enjoyed using this palette. My goal for this palette was to use all 7 pans 5 times. And that was after I drew the card Jack of Diamonds, which is a random palette roulette. So because of random palette roulette, I drew this palette and I set the goal of using each shade 5 times. It sounds so easy, but it wasn't that easy for me to do, especially when I have a shade just like this in my Pan That palette and a shade just like this in my Baby Pan That palette, and this is so dark and I'm working on blushes. It really was harder to fit in than you would have imagined, but I have now used every shade in this palette 5 times. I enjoy the Smashbox eyeshadow quality very much, and I enjoyed this, but at the same time I'm glad to be rolling it out of this project. I am working on way too many eyeshadows and way too many lip products right now. We will have to see if I could manage to avoid rolling in another eyeshadow and another lip product into this project at the end of it, but I'm glad that I met my goal on these. Okay, the first item rolling over for yet another month is my Stila Diamond Dust Glitter and Glow. This was for the Joker, and it is proving to be quite a Joker, I'm not gonna lie. I set the goal of using this 50 times, which might have been a little bit too lofty of a goal, if I'm being honest. I am up to 9 uses. Another 5 years and I should have my goal met of using this 50 times. I mean, seriously, I just am not reaching for this. It's getting really hard to access. I went ahead and used it today, but that was probably the first time all month that I've reached for this. And that's probably how it's gonna keep going. On the days that I do the updates, I will try to squeeze this in, and eventually I will either finish this off or get to 50 uses. We'll see what happens first. The next product was for the 3 of Diamonds, and the clue for that one was double-ended. I ended up going with this Bite Beauty double-ended lipstick in Date and Fig. Really haven't reached for this at all. I've just been focusing on that Tarte Lip Surgeons this whole time, so I really haven't reached for this. The goal that I kind of tentatively set for this product was to use up one end completely. But yeah, I haven't really used this at all in the past month, so I'm gonna hopefully start working on this more consistently now that I'm kind of meeting my goal on some other products that I've been trying to focus on. And then the last item that's rolling over for another month is for the 4 of Clubs, and that is representing another project. I decided to go with a pink product for 50 Shades of Pink, which was a Fantastic Ladies project that I decided to pass on last year, and I've been kicking myself ever since. So I ended up going with this Artist Plexiglass from Makeup Forever. I have been completely in love with this product. I like it so very much. I'm really enjoying using it. My goal for this product was to use it 20 times, and I am up to 10 times. So 10 more uses, and then this rolls out of the project. So on that note, it is time to draw 2 more cards from my deck and see what prompts I get for these 2 cards. I haven't really been checking the game board at all this past month, so I have no idea what prompts are up there or what I might get, but I'm ready for whatever it is. So let's see what I get. I've already shuffled my deck, kind of going through here, random. The 2 of Hearts is my first card. And the 7 of Spades is my second card. Here they are. Here are my 2 new cards for this round. I'm going to check the game board, pick the 2 products, and I'll be right back to show you what I ended up picking to start working on after today and what my goals are for them. So I will see you back in 1 minute. Okay, I am back. I have looked at the prompts and I've chosen my products. I kind of feel like Emily is punking me this month, but you will see why in just a second. First of all, the card I pulled first was the 2 of Hearts, and the prompt for that is nostalgic. I went back and forth. I was really tempted to pull in one of my old lip glosses, because when I think of like the original makeup lover consumer, it was all about lip gloss. But again, I'm trying to resist pulling in a lip product, and so I ended up going with this guy right here. This is my perfume in the scent Exclamation. If you've been with me for a while, you've heard the story, but Exclamation was like my first perfume. This, along with Malibu Musk, were my go-tos in like junior high. And somebody this past year in my town was giving this away, and I snapped at the opportunity to scoop this up. Nostalgia got the better of me, that's all I can say. And okay, go. And so I grabbed this when I had the chance, and it takes me right back to being that kid again. I don't remember panning this perfume or finishing it off, but I no longer have it. I must have used it up at some point a long time ago, but I have it back in my life again. And I think I'm gonna set the goal for this at 30 uses. So once I've used this 30 times, it will roll out of the project and I will pick something new. But I'm really excited, and I think this in the end is the perfect product for the category nostalgia, because oh my gosh. Okay, here's where I got punked. The 7 of Spades. Guess what the prompt is for 7 of Spades? Matches shirt. It is 90 degrees and like 150% humidity out there. I am not gonna pull out that leopard print cardigan for this video, but I'm kind of wishing I was wearing it right now, because then I could pull in my leopard print blush. In the end, I feel like I came up with a really good solution to this prompt. As you can tell, I'm wearing, well, you probably cannot tell, but I'm wearing like a sundress, and it is a cream colored sundress with little pink roses all over it. Actually, they might be peonies. I'm not sure what kind of flower they are, but they're little pink flowers all over it with pretty green stems and leaves. And the product I ended up picking to go with matches shirt is this right here. This is a blush from American Beauty. I bought this off of clearance from Kohl's a million years ago. It's in the shade Rose Shimmer. And I have used this quite a bit, but it's been a long time since I've reached for this. And yeah, I'd love to play around with this. So I think I'm gonna set the goal of using this 20 times. So once I've used this blush 20 times, it will roll out of this project as well. So 30 uses for this guy, 20 uses for this guy, and they're rolling out. That is gonna be it for this update. I had a lot of fun filming this and rolling out the products I met my goals on and picking the 2 new products to roll into this project for this month. As far as meeting any goals for next month, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know if I'm gonna meet any. but I'm gonna have fun working on all of these products as much as I can, and I will meet you back here to give you an update in about 30 days. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the list down below of everybody that is participating, and don't forget to subscribe to Emily if you're not already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Tip your head back.
Like this?
No, not that far.
Like this?
No.
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 Like this?
No. That's too much tipping. Just a little tip. Let the water pour out of your ear.
Like this?
Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna do some stretching.
Come on.
Like this.
Come on.
Like this. Like put your head all the way down to your toes.
Come on.
Like this.
Show me I'm a little monkey. Bend your elbow, not your shoulder. Stay on the highway. Tip the water out of your ear. All right, that's